Good morning, ma'am.
Good
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to all of you. Everybody take out your English creative writing copies.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Good morning. Take out your English creative writing copies, everyone. We are going to do speech writing today.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'm writing the topic on the whiteboard.
Yes, for this. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Ma'am, I'm joining from another device. Please let me.
Okay. Beta, please mute yourself.
Ma'am, can we write with pen?
No, don't write it with a pen because in case you make any mistake, then how will you be able to rectify it?
Okay, ma'am.
So the topic is dangers of having junk food from hawkers and vendors. So what are the dangers? Yes, tell.
Hawker.
What are hawkers? Hawkers are thela walas on the roads.
And ma'am, who are vendors?
Vendors are also like the stalls which are put on street side. Hawkers and vendors.
Think that vendors
Yes, thelas.
people who have restraints.
Huh? What, beta?
I think, ma'am, I think vendors people are those who have a restraint and shifts.
No. Vendors are like The food sellers. The food
Okay.
sellers, so in restaurants and all, they don't sell food. We go there to have food. But the vendors you will find on the roads only. They'll have put up their
On
stalls
this,
and all.
ma'am, on the street. Ma'am, how many words? Till how
It
many
should
words?
be of around 100 to 150 words.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, what is the meaning of draft?
Draft means to write.
Ma'am, in exam also you will give some.
Yes. Speech writing is there in your exam.
I'm saying every topic in our class, in every topic, ma'am, you give some hints. So, ma'am, in exam also you will give us hints. Ma'am, what
No, I
are
will not
hawkers?
give. What
Ma'am,
is?
what are hawkers? Ma'am, hawkers.
Hawkers are beta thela walas.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, food poisoning.
Very
Like
good. Very good.
typhoid.
Typhoid doesn't happen with this junk food.
Ma'am, by eating junk food, ma'am are having a problem. We have problems in our kidneys.
Liver. It affects our liver.
Yes, ma'am. And what we say patta gobi in English?
Cabbage.
Okay. Ma'am, we have to write these hints.
No, you don't write these hints, but just make use of these hints.
But I have written.
No
Okay,
problem
ma'am.
if you have written. So will you be able to write it? It's an interesting topic, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am. Now, what is the fourth word in the hints?
Fourth word, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And ma'am, please tell the
Obesity.
meaning also.
Obesity is beta, don't you know there's a disease called obesity in which you get very, very, very fat. It is like
Yes, ma'am.
excess fat.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of draft? Ma'am, what is the meaning of draft?
Draft is to write, to prepare.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, what is the meaning of young generation?
Young generation is like the teenagers. You people are all young generation. Although you're not teenagers, but young people.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, we can start a topic like junk food is
Junk food is?
unhealthy.
Yes, you can start, beta.
Okay, ma'am.
But make sure when you are writing a speech and it is said that you are speaking in the assembly of your school. So you have to address everybody over there. Okay? Your speech will begin from good morning.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of hawkers and vendors?
Beta, hawkers and vendors are the thela walas and the small stalls that are put on the roadside. Vendors are basically the
Can't hear
sellers.
your voice.
Vendors are the sellers. Mute yourself. Who is this?
Michael. Ma'am, that's correct. Vendors are those people who sell
Yes, the seller.
who sell ma'am,
Ma'am, what is
like ma'am वो मैम पहले से ही बनाया हुआ फूड बेचते हैं.
Vendors are sellers of anything. So here,
Ma'am, what is the meaning of hawkers and vendors?
beta, hawkers are thela walas and vendors are sellers of anything. Like you can now hear, you can talk about. Wait, let me finish first. And mute yourself, all of you. Hawkers are the thela walas you have on roads. Yes, have you seen? All of you must have seen. They are talking about the hawkers. And vendors, like this, vendors are sellers of anything. जो कुछ भी बेचता है उनको वेंडर कहते हैं. ठीक है? So we can talk about the small stalls put up on the roadside where the food is uncovered. Yes. And these hawkers also, they move in different, move here and there with their food on their ready with them. So the food is uncovered.
Ma'am, what is the spelling of conscious?
Beta conscious, like what is your sentence?
Ma'am, my sentence, we should be conscious towards our health.
We should be conscious towards our health. Wait. CONSCIOUS.
Ma'am, please repeat.
CONS. Wait, I'll speak again. CONSCIOUS.
Tell. Thank you, ma'am, for telling. Obesity.
Huh?
Can you tell obesity?
Yes. Obesity. OBESITY. Obesity.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of obesity?
Beta, obesity is a disease of being very fat. This is excess fat, obesity.
Excuse me, ma'am, I have done my speech and sent on the WhatsApp group.
How many words, Shore?
And that I didn't count.
Beta, you should have counted. Earlier also, before also, I told you that it's too less. It should be 100 to 150 words.
Ma'am, I can tell that it also harms the land as when people throw after eating the polythenes or a
No, beta, this line is not required.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you tell why food poisoning happens?
Why food poisoning happens?
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, food poisoning happens with having like stale food.
What?
Food poisoning happens by having stale food, purana khana, basa khana.
Okay.
Yes, and also if something is like not cooked well, dirty water, bad oil, and things like this. So that can be also one of the causes of food poisoning.
Okay.
Ma'am, what do we call basi in English?
Basi is stale, STALE.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I have written 182 words.
Okay, beta.
Excuse me, ma'am. How do we write stomachache?
How do we write stomachache? You want to know the spellings?
Ma'am, I know the spelling of stomach. Can you please tell the spelling of ache?
ACHE.
Can you tell us? Ma'am, the spelling of ache is ACHE.
Yes, beta.
Spicy. I'm telling them after eating spicy, what happens to our stomach? Some people having like दर्द होता है
Ma'am, what we say basi in English?
Beta, basi is stale. STALE. Stale.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, what is the spelling of obese?
Obese is OBESE. And when we write obesity, we write SITY. Otherwise, it's OBESE.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, beta.
Ma'am, I have sent you something in the chat.
You have sent me something.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you please tell me one sentence from food poisoning?
One sentence.
Ma'am, one sentence from food poisoning.
We also suffer from food poisoning if we have this kind of food.
We can also write they give us stale food which cause food poisoning.
Yes, you can write that. Okay, Yatharth beta. I've read it.
Ma'am, may I write till 120 words?
Yes, 120 words would also be fine. Okay, Shaurya beta, what line have you written? All one of us just speak a bunch of words about how junk food is bad. What do you want to write here?
Ma'am, I want to say that all of us just speak a bunch of words about how junk food is bad, but we never followed it.
Okay. So in this, you will not write all one of us, right? All of us or every one of us.
What
What is the meaning of young generations?
Beta, young generation is like the youngsters.
Ma'am, young kids.
Not young kids, young people, like children of teenage to, let's say, 30 years, 35 years, that's young generation. Starting from 10 years
So,
old.
ma'am, can I write this? Junk food is not good for young generations.
Yes, you can write that.
And this
And
topic
also,
is so interesting.
Shaurya beta, you have written, there is one of the disease that can be held by eating dash of lot of junk food and can make you fat. Okay, there is one of the diseases. Acha. One disease.
ma'am.
Yes, beta, so you need to rectify this line. see, first of all, diseases are not held, they are caused. Okay. One disease can be caused by having a lot of junk food is obesity. Now, when you're talking about this one disease, just name that.
Ma'am, what we say basi in English?
Stale. Basa is stale. Stale. There is one disease that can be caused by eating a lot of junk food, that is obesity.
Ma'am, how can we do the ending of it?
Yes, now see, do the ending of it. I have written two different words. Sorry, the last two hints that are given to you. Using them,
Ma'am,
you will conclude this speech by, so we should prefer having homemade food which is nutritious and hygienic. Homemade food is prepared under hygienic conditions. Yes, it is not uncovered. It is prepared with utmost hygiene.
ma'am, we can write that they put so much of oil which is not good for our health, and some spices are also added which are also not good for health.
Yes, you can write it.
Ma'am, I have said my work, Akshada.
All right, beta, I'll go through it. Okay, Shore, one more line of yours. And also, vendors and hawkers never cover the food so that it cannot be spoiled. What do you mean by saying this? We can simply write, the hawkers on the roads keep their food uncovered for display. To display their food, they keep it uncovered. Okay, so I have received work from Shaurya Tyagi, Mokshit, Akshudha, and Yashmit. Yashmit, beta, your speech looks very small. Very small, beta.
Ma'am, how many lines do I need to add?
Good morning to respected. This is junk food. The food which is not healthy.
Ma'am, we can write sometimes they use expired things.
Yes, so that is expired is like stale, no? We are already using for food, we don't use expired. Like for
Okay, ma'am.
preservatives and all, we use expired, but this kind of a food, we say stale food. And Yashmit, beta, you need to like explain things in detail. Like what do the hawkers and the vendors do? They do not wash their vegetables properly, or if they wash, they do not use clean water. And what other things? Why it is dangerous to have food? Because they use bad quality oil. It is not of substandard quality. Okay, like this, you have to make it little more in detail. It's too less.
Ma'am, please check my Ashu Agarwal.
But I'm checking, I'm going through everyone's work one by one.
I sent my just.
All right.
Can you tell the spelling of staple food?
Which food, beta?
Ma'am, बासी खाने की spelling.
Beta,
English.
stale. What is difficult in the word stale? I don't understand. So many of you have asked. S-T-A-L-E. Stale. Children, it's time for your next class. You can move for your next class, and those who have not done will send it to me later. Okay?
Ma'am, please check my Ashu.
Yes, beta, I'm going through it. Now I'm ending the class here because it's time for the next class.
Ma'am, I forgot to write thank you, so I'm
Ma'am,
writing
can you
thank you
check my answer, please?
and there is 132.
Send it on the group.
Okay, beta. Okay.
My mistakes.